Have you ever heard the name Marie Prevost? If you haven't, you're not alone. But 100 years ago, her name was on everyone's lips, her face lit up the silver screen, and her story, well, her story is one of Hollywood's most tragic cautionary tales. The Roaring Twenties, the age of flappers, jazz, and silent movies. And right at the heart of it all was Marie. She was born in Canada, but Hollywood was calling. She got her big break in a way that was pure old-school Hollywood glam. She became one of the legendary Mack Sennett bathing beauties. These weren't just women in swimsuits, they were the it girls of their time. A group of funny, beautiful, and vivacious actresses who splashed their way into stardom. And Marie was one of the brightest. She quickly moved beyond just being a bathing beauty. She was a natural. Funny, charming, with eyes that could tell a whole story without saying a word. The legendary director Ernst Lubitsch saw this in her and cast her in his sophisticated comedies like The Marriage Circle. Suddenly, Marie Prevost was a bona fide leading lady. She was starring alongside the biggest names, living the high life, the absolute picture of success. She was at the very top of the Hollywood mountain. But as anyone in Hollywood will tell you, the climb is hard, but the fall is so much harder. And for Marie, the fall began with a single sound. The late 1920s brought the talkies, and the silent world Marie had conquered vanished overnight. The transition was brutal for many stars. For Marie, her Canadian accent was deemed too thick by the studios. At the same time, her personal life was crumbling. Her mother, whom she adored, died in a tragic car accident. The grief was overwhelming. To cope with the loss of her career and her mother, Marie started to drink heavily. The stress and alcohol led to significant weight gain, which, in an industry obsessed with image, was another career death sentence. The leading lady roles dried up completely. She was relegated to small, often uncredited parts, a ghost of her former stardom haunting the studio lots. And then, the final heartbreaking chapter. In January 1937, neighbors complained about her dog, a little dachshund barking incessantly from her apartment. When the police broke down the door, they found Marie. She had passed away days earlier. The official cause of death was acute alcoholism and malnutrition. She was only 40 years old. In her empty apartment, they found unpaid bills and a fridge containing nothing but a single bottle of gin. Her loyal dog, waiting by her side, had even chewed on her legs in a desperate attempt to wake her up. It's a truly devastating end for a woman who once had the world at her feet. Marie Prevost's story is a stark reminder of how quickly the bright lights of fame can flicker and die, and how the dream factory can so easily become a place of nightmares. Her name might be forgotten by many, but her story serves as a ghost story for Hollywood itself, a tale of talent, tragedy, and a star who simply faded away.